sure to check out our website each week. We're doing weekly specials, and they are worth your visit and your time. Alright, I wanted to show you guys a game that I played earlier this week. A lot of times I'll just be playing and recording stuff, and this goes along with an article that I'll be writing and posting for you guys, so you can take a look about cards that we're kind of expecting to see rise in price, rise in value, but also just see a lot more play. I think they're going to be interesting cards here with this new set coming out. And this particular deck that I'm playing against is a variant of Epic Experiment, which I have been expecting to see play, but not sure that it would ever see like anything more than fringe play. But this deck does some cool things. I'm playing Human Reanimator myself. In case you don't know how that works, you mill your deck into your graveyard, you unburial rights a Angel of Glory's Rise, and you get back all the humans in your graveyard. And there's combo kills. You can play the Is It Static Casters with haste with the Gold Knight, and Gold Knight pumps all your guys, so it's a lethal kill in one swing. You can you go with like Geist Honored Monk, and you get a whole bunch of dudes, and they're gigantic. You basically just overpower your opponent. It's almost like a dredge deck, and I rarely lose. Game 1s are usually pretty good for me, and it's winning games 2 and 3 that's usually pretty tough. But anyway, so I'm playing against this guy. He finishes his turn 3 with 6 lands in play, and I don't actually know what he's playing at this point. I'm putting him on the Door to Nothingness deck, which has been doing pretty well lately. That's the one, you're going to take extra turns. You're going to, you're increasing ambitions to find the cards that you need. He usually plays Lantern, and you go and you're just going to combo out with Door to Nothingness, Lantern, and 10 lands in play. But at this point, I'm not entirely sure what he's on. I'm still putting him on more of that kind of a control deck. And then this is what really throws me. So actually, I believe this turn he misses a land drop. And I'm off to a slow start here. My deck usually does a lot more. I kept in like an okay hand, not knowing what I was up against. And like right now, I feel okay if I can resolve a Huntmaster. And normally this deck, if you're playing against Door to Nothingness, you're not running up against a lot of counter magic. It's usually just more about getting the combo win and sweeping the board when necessary. So Huntmaster comes in, makes a wolf token. I've got some pressure now. If he doesn't cast a spell, I feel alright. And at the end of turn, he's going to Desolate Lighthouse to draw and pitch a card. When he pitches Temporal Mastery, I'm kind of like, wow, that's weird. It seems like a card you'd want, seeing how next turn you can just play a land and cast that. But apparently he feels like it's the worst card in his hand, or that he doesn't need it. And so that makes me think either he's got extra Temporal Masteries and he's just going to take a bunch of turns, and he wanted to, have the diversity in his hand rather than just a bunch of Temporal Masteries. But instead he plays Boundless Realms, and I'm really confused at this point. I'm thinking, well, I think at first, okay, he's going to fix his mana for Door, but he brings in no black mana. So now I'm lost. I'm like, is he on some bad Worldspine Worm deck? Are we waiting for just a Worldfire Thragtusk kind of thing? I'm not sure what to expect. At this point, I'm pretty lost, pretty confused. I bash in, put him down to 16, and then I have some options here. I can play a bunch of different stuff, but what I decided to do is drop a second Huntmaster, because it occurs to me that if he does nothing on the following turn, it's lethal damage. So I'm going to drop a land in, not pay the 2 life, and then I'm going to take my Huntmasters, hope that they flip and I can kill them in a turn. Not likely, but at least the pressure is there, and so either way, we're forcing him to sweep the board rather quickly. And when he does, we're ever closer to just bringing that Angel back in and getting our guys. So anyway, we're at 24, feeling alright. He brings the land in untapped, and that's a little scary. And he just starts tapping lands. So first I'm thinking, like, does he need cards? Is this a... What's he going for here? Is this a Sphinx's Revelation for a bunch of life and cards? But I don't really know. And I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background. She's squirming. She's here joining me, and I'm trying to take care of her while I record this video. So, anyway, so he plays Epic Experiment, which definitely caught me off guard. I was not expecting that one at all. And he starts resolving stuff that he needs. He sweeps the board, he's getting lands into play. You know, he hasn't won the game yet or anything, which I expected. Once I saw the Epic Experiment, I expected to see the World's Fire possibly coming down and resolving with a burn spell. I've seen Pat Chapin's been doing some work with that, and looks like a really cool deck. Looks like a lot of fun to play, but that's not what he gets here. So he buys himself an extra turn and some more mana and sweeps the board. But that's about it. So I feel like I'm way behind in this matchup, but I'm not dead yet. So he's only got 3 cards. Let's see what he can do. Unfortunately, let's see. No, it's not this turn. I don't believe he kills me this turn. Maybe he does. I don't remember. We played a best of 3, and he ended up getting me in 3. I got the second game, no problem. But yeah, he kills me this turn. So he plays Devil's Play for 11. I'm at 24, and yeah. So with it being cast for 11, it's enough to kill me, and he's gonna copy it twice. So 33 damage. I'm at 24 life. Game's over. But just want to show you this game. I think it's interesting. I think this card could be seeing some more play, Epic Experiment. And there's some other cards that I think are relevant and going to be probably seeing more play once we get more cards from Gatecrash. If you haven't seen the spoilers, go check them out. And yeah, and I'll be posting that article. You can read about what cards we think are going to see some more play. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.